Playoff series from the Wizards a long time ago involved Jay-Z and Soulja Boy. Aren't you glad you don't have to deal with it?
Next question.
Yeah. Everybody healthy and ready to go?
Take my answer from yesterday.
How about Nene's progress, what you've seen over the last 5 or so games with
It's been fine. It's been good. No setbacks, nothing. So, no steps that needed. That's why it was, I think, important to get some games under his belt. Obviously, before moving into the playoffs, so that was good that we were able to do that. And I thought he progressed well.
Is that progressing enough to start?
I don't know yet. We're still deciding what we're going to do.
Al was saying the last 2 days have almost been like a training camp. I think the younger guys are getting the idea of the playoff intensity. Yeah.
You're going to have to talk to them. We're prepared, I think. That's the main thing going into a situation like this, is to make sure they're prepared. And there's no surprises. And now it's just going out and playing with confidence, energy, and intensity, and I think we're ready.
Are the Bulls the type of team that you typically want to go with a shorter group, or do you need a lot of guys in there, 10, 11 guys?
Again, it's just everything kind of with rotations of that nature play, whether it's short or long, it's kind of how the game's being played out. Are you in foul trouble, or are we in a good rhythm, or are we searching for something new? I think that the way the game progresses, kind of dictates that for me.
Al said the series doesn't really become a chess match until after game 1, but is this an opportunity to maybe throw some lineups or out there to make the Bulls adjust to you guys a little bit more?
Why do we want to do something differently than what we've done for 82 games? There's no surprises. There's no tricks. As soon as you try tricking people, you're tricking yourself. Why do I want to put them in positions right now that, we know what we have to do to play. We've been successful doing it. You know what? Tibbs isn't all of a sudden going to start Muhammad. Let's surprise him and put Muhammad out there. Let's go big. No, we're going to play how we play, and then you make adjustments from that. You don't go into a game and say we need to make this adjustment right away. All right, we go out there with what we do best, and then if we need to make adjustments after that, depending on how things go, that's when you make adjustments. You don't come out. I don't believe that's not my belief.
How much then does that play into 21 games without Nene, 5 games off the bench? Maybe you don't screw with a good thing there. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, there's the thought process there. There's no question about that. And, there's different ways to look at that, no question. It's a good point.
A lot of people are picking the Bulls in this series.
I don't care. That doesn't play into any of these series. What you guys think who's going to win? I mean, I understand why it's done, all right, but there's no. Let me tell you, I don't need to put that on the bulletin board to have these guys ready and fired up. Trust me.
Obviously, Andre Miller has been a help to you guys during the regular season, but it's almost this the type of time of year when.
Yeah, this does all of them, not just Andre. Even Trevor's been to a final. March has been to a final. Al's been in the playoffs. These are the times that it can really be beneficial to having guys of that nature around. For whatever is going to happen, there's going to be some bumps and stuff in this series. Someone doesn't play a good game, you got to tell them, well, hey, there's 6 more games, to be played. Those kind of things. So I think, this is, it was very helpful for us, obviously, in the regular season, but I think there's maybe even a little added bonus when you get into the postseason.
On the flip side, Brad, I think, will be the second youngest starter in the playoffs. I mean, what do you hope to see out of him?
Well, I'm glad. That means, that we've progressed through obviously pretty quick when he was, just 1 year. Now he has an opportunity to play in the playoffs. So, hey, you can't, like I said, you can't prepare. There's going to be anxiousness for all of us. Hey, this is, but like I tell them, let's make it good anxiousness. It's going to be fun. I want them to make it fun, because that's what all the hard work, that you did for 7 months. Now you got to, I want them to enjoy it too, and the only way to gain experience is to get out there and get that first game under your belt. Now you're going to have a little bit more experience for game 2, and as you move forward, all our guys, Booker and John and Kaveen, all these guys that haven't been in there.
What kind of postseason memories do you have? Do you remember?
Well, it's great. I mean, it's just they're great memories. Even through the good times and bad, you just playing when it's 90 degrees outside. We don't get accustomed to doing that here very, very often because of the winters. So, when you're playing, still driving in, and you're leaving a game at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and the sun's still up. That's those are the. I mean, it's just it's an experience that you don't ever forget. I mean, I still have fond memories of mine, or the Hawks and Celtics playoff battles that we had, like they were yesterday. So these are memories that'll stay with them for a long time.
Coaches and athletes are creatures of routine. It would have been different. You guys could have been playing like noon today, like the Toronto-Brooklyn series. Has it helped that your series pretty much is scheduled night games, like you can stick to a routine? Is that even playing?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we got that Sunday game's a 1 o'clock game, I think, the 4th game.
Right.
So, no, I mean, I'm not a big believer in that part of it. We're going to play. Let's hope we're playing a lot of 1 o'clock games.
It's because you guys have been on the road. Do you like starting out on the road in the series? Or?
Well, I mean, obviously, no. I'd like to be at home. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not. But you know what? Our guys believe that we can go out there because of what we've done on the road. No question. I think it's important as you continue on. We continue to grow. I think we'll learn from finishing 5th and how important maybe finishing 4th or 3rd or 2nd or 1st is in terms of having starting at home. But you gotta play there anyway. I haven't really given it much thought, to be honest with you, until you brought it up. But I'm not a dummy. If you wanted to give me a home court advantage, I'd take it over starting on the road.
What are your thoughts on Thibodeau? No Derrick Rose, they trade Luol Deng, and here they are.
Well, I mean, it's a testament to him and his abilities of what he's done with that team since he's been there. Great credit to him, and he's a great coach and has done a great job. And he's got these guys believing through injuries and through trades, they believe in him. So when you have that combination and you've got veteran guys that have the experience they have, I mean, I think that's what we sometimes forget. The guys that are playing for them have great experience and have been in this boat many, many times, and and they play hard, and so Tibbs has done a great job.